So we talk about Flicted. Man, it's such an intriguing story. Like, I've been putting up a lot of posts, been enjoying all the people who've been buying the book, giving me feedback, and so far it's been real good. I know, I was real inspired to do this work. I think about the big things that I look at is that, going back to that word, afflicted, and the pain that goes with that. The fun side of that word is kind of the things I tried to put into this one book, and it's got a lot of layers in it. Like, you look at, it's a trip into the South that I feel like, the South hadn't got a whole lot of pub when it comes to a lot of contemporary literature, even films. Like, how many times you can think about the South being represented in something, and then when you talk about hip hop, which is another layer, I tried to, just really get into what it's like for the day-to-day life of somebody young that's growing up, and you just kind of see how much music can impact a young person's life. So, just some of the layers that I think that really make it an attractive story. So, what is Flicted all about when you boil it down? It's about a young dude trying to figure out life at 13 years old. And when I was growing up, a lot of times if we used the word flicted, it was a word to talk about something being awkward or unorthodox, or you goofy, or just something was off about you. And that's what the story is for this main character. It's like he's full of all this genius in his own mind from the way he can put together words. But when it comes to getting out there and showing everybody that he can rap, when it comes to the girl that he has this big crush on, all of that is hard for him to make happen because he's so flicted. I was having a conversation with somebody and they was like, man, what really inspired you? Like, I mean, you sat and worked on something for 3 years. Like, what gave you the drive to do that? And I think for me, man, it's to really get people to always have those reflective moments that can move them forward. If you wrote and gave somebody something too heavy, it's like they can't really learn from it, because it might just be too heavy for them to digest at one time. So I wanted to create a story that you can laugh out loud about, and as you're laughing out loud about a lot of things that people go through, you kind of get that sense, especially if you're older, some reflection moments of how you want to move forward. So whether you're older, coming from our generation, I grew up in the late 80s, early 90s, or you growing up right now, it's like all of these afflictions, all of these pains are always taking place. You can look at like family life, you can look at, when it comes to love or relationships, drugs, just everything that goes on, man, all of that just represent some sort of pain. And I feel like I want to help people be able to look at it and keep getting over the hump, man, keep moving forward. So it was important for me to write a story that people could relate to, laugh, but kind of try to keep making sense out of all of our lives that are clearly flicted in so many ways.